folks, welcome back to Timberborn. So, a bunch of you had a comment about some of my explosiving last time, and don't worry, it's still here. It's not actually, is it? Ah. 1 second. Don't worry, it's still here. The arch is not gone. Yeah. So a bunch of you requested that we keep the arch, and I think you're right. So I've undone the destruction there using the developer tools. I don't think that's a bad thing, is it? No, I don't either. Well done. We all agree. A couple of you suggested it's a really cool feature, and I do agree that it is quite a nice feature. I think we're going to just have it as an arch on its own. Maybe. Sort of just standing at the end. I did like the suggestion actually to put some monuments on it. So, maybe we can just put some of the normal monuments on here just to make a feature of it. But yeah, I think keeping that was a good thing. So we've just recovered the couple that got destroyed. Hopefully none of you are too upset about that. We've still got that little bit of flooding going on, which kind of niggles at me, and no one seemed to have any suggestions for how we tackle this. I still think it almost seems like a bit of a visual glitch because it's such a tiny amount that it's not really doing much, but we will work out a way to address that. We will work out a way to address that. So the other thing that there's been a few suggestions to improve connectivity and basically try and run a staircase from the ground up through, I guess, going through here, up to here, and also across to here. So we're going to try and work on that. Possibly not today. It's the end of a work day and a long day, and this is my second recording session of the evening, having just recorded a farm sim video. What we are going to do is mercilessly remove this. Goodbye. You are no longer required. You served us well, observatory and associated things, but you are not required anymore. So we're going to get those removed and tidied up, and the observatory, the new observatory, is going to be built over here. I kind of liked this idea anyway. A bunch of you suggested it as well. So what we're going to do is come in here, put in a power connection coming up. Just for neatness' sake, rather than staggering it, I'm going to come up to there at that point, and we'll do the extra platform to get across the path to there, and then we're going to build the observatory over this. So I'm actually going to put in longer platforms than we need to enclose this, like that. And maybe we could put in a couple of observatories. So let's put in the rest of the power connection. I'm not sure which way I want that yet. We'll leave that for now. So that gives them that to get working on as well. We should probably encourage them to tidy that lot up. And yep, that's done. That's going in. They're placing all of the explosives. We are approaching a drought, but we have many waters. We're approaching a drought, which means we should be placing more of these. So let's come in here. delete you, delete you, delete you, power, windmill, build, windmill. So Mer did question why I don't usually place everything down and pause it. I don't know. Sometimes it's just because I'm kind of worried that I'll do it and I won't get around to unpausing it, or I'll, yeah, let's try it. Let's see if it works any better, shall we? So 25-day drought will be fine for bad water, or for bad water, for water, I'm sure. Yeah, the bad water stocks are lower than we would like. I know some of you really want me to put a bad water rig in. We only have one bad water source, and we need it for power in the long term, I think. And if we cap it, we just lose too much potential for generating power in my mind. So I'm not going to do that. It just doesn't feel like a good use of the available resource on the map to me. I know some of you really think that's the way to go, but for me, it just doesn't feel sensible. So we're going to stick with this, and we'll work around it. We'll work around it. So the next thing that we're going to be doing is more explodering today. So we need to throw in more fields of explosives. See, we'll need to work around our temporary staircase. Let me get you as well. Let's try. We might as well get you as well. And that might as well be emptied out. And so the plan is to level this down. I don't think we're going to go all the way down to base level. I'm going to put in the storages that I wanted to put in. I'm going to put in some agoras, and then my plan. One of you did suggest something a little bit similar. I want to put in some. Where are you? Damn you. Some Lidos or Lidos, depending on where you're from. I would say Lido. I think it would be kind of fun to build like a raised swimming pool above that, swimming pool complex above that then. It's a fun thing. It's not necessarily purely functional. We can have fun. This is a video game. So, yep, I think that's what we're going to do with some of this space. We'll maybe put in some of the other well-being things that we need, and we'll just see how we get on. Yeah. That might interfere with one of my other plans, but we'll work it out. We'll work it out. This is all going to come in phases and stages, and actually one of the things that I find sometimes with some people, I don't know, maybe it's me misunderstanding, but I quite often feel that people's comments don't seem to allow for the fact that it takes me time to do things in the game, and things don't happen instantly. Yeah. I don't know. It might be me misinterpreting things, but you know, I do actually have to play the game for them to happen. And yeah. So let's detonate you. And then actually that we will tackle from ground level. So let's bring a path across there. And do you. And you, so we might as well delete that and put triple explosives there, not there. So, yep, let's pick you up. That's all in, so that can all be detonated. And that will knock that down nicely. That can go as well. So that's that cleared back, and that's actually hydrated. Interesting. I wonder whether that's picking up its hydration from. Whether it's from here or up here. I guess we'll find out as the drought progresses. Yeah, we want to prioritize the build of those so they happen. Oh, that's happening. Excellent. Excellent stuff. Good job, beavers. We've got plenty of science. I'm not in a massive rush to get that done. To be completely honest, we've got some spare beavers. They'll probably be doing building. We've got spare bots now, actually. So let's throw those at building work. Let's just make sure I did reset everything back. Yep. It's good. I did put back bots in there. Yep, we need to get bots back in the farms as well. So probably, actually, that probably makes sense, doesn't it? Let's switch you back and get bots in here so that we're not going to be getting bee sting problems, although we don't seem to be. It seems to be not being an issue at the moment. Let's do you. 24 spare. We could make use of a few more hauling posts. Right. Right. Science. Observatory. So it feels to me like one is enough at the moment. It really does. But maybe we put them that way around. And we could bring the path further around and have the option. If we put it there, no. We've got one there. If I put one there, I could then put one around the corner, maybe. Let's pause. Let's pause. So if I put one there, and then I could put one. No. Let's think about this. I want the option to have a second one. So let's assume that we had power like that. And then we had an observatory there. Or we could have another one there, or we could have one there. That would work. So let's do that. That works. And I know that having two observatories next to each other is probably not going to increase the amount of scientific discovery in the real world. But it's a game about beavers from the apocalypse. Fine. Right. I want to prioritize you as well so that you get done. Alright, you're done, so you can be unpaused. You're done, so we can delete. Oh, hello. Delete you. Power. No, we need to delete you as well. You might be able to hit the person in the hotel room above me today. Alright, you can go in. Awesome. We need to put explosives down here. Is that a triple? We could check. It's more than a triple. It's a double-double. Which is a great burger from In-N-Out Burger. Well, I thought it was pretty good when I was over in the States anyway. Alright. Where am I? I'll be back. Right. Let's progress, shall we? So they're throwing all of that in, which is fine. They're probably going to get to building that's in, so let's detonate you, and let's then delete you. Here you can go. Let's place the explosives there. Let's mark you as a priority. And then unpause. Yeah, is that quicker? I don't know. Right, let's delete you and you. And that one and that can go now. So power windmill. There we go. So that's in. Let's mark it as a priority. And then we can put a few more along here as well, actually, can't we? Yeah, I can. Right. I am still loving, and I am... Where did that rubble go? I have no idea. Unless it got picked up as we placed that. I am loving watching Skystorm at the moment, and I am amazed by the things that he is building. That guy is just insane. I do quite like that he's essentially building the most humongous aqueduct in the world. It's ridiculous, the thing that he's got planned. Yeah, that's just so cool, the stuff that he's building. But yeah, really enjoying his Beaver Atlantis series. It's incredible amounts of planning that go into the stuff that man builds versus what I do, which is utterly chaotic, no planning. But, you know, we all have our different styles, don't we? And I enjoy what I do, so. And some of you seem to as well, so. It can't be all bad. So what we're going to do now is we're going to keep saying so an awful lot. And then we're going to begin the process of cutting this lot back as well. So much explosives to place. Those can be set to be emptied. You can... Do we actually have storage for chestnuts? I don't know if we do. Anyway, wow. That's a lot of explosives. Good stuff, beavers. So what we want to do with this really is minimize the amount of it that's on the ground so that we can maximize the amount of growth. Space. Growable space. Yeah. When we redesign it. We also want to try and hit all of the points on the way. And connect across here if we can. And probably, I wonder if we might be able to get an easy win on that actually early. Don't know. I don't think we can do it through the windmills, but I think we could do it through here. No, I think we could do it through here. I think we could maybe... No. Bear with me. I've got a cunning plan. Professor of Cunning has been busy. There we go. So that works. So that works. Some of you might have more super efficient ways of doing it, but it works. Okay? And it's much shorter than going that way. Maybe not, but it connects up the third level to there. So, is it better? I don't know. But we don't really want to be deleting windmills to make something much more efficient. So, we're going with it. Right. then going to delete both of you, and we're going to go power, power, windmill, pause, pause, prioritization tools. There we go. That's almost all in. Awesome stuff. So we need to plan for the next set of these. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is it like 10 you can build away from a path? I think it is. They can still reach that, so. Alright, they've got a couple more dynamite to place down there. How's the grav batteries doing? They're looking a bit unhappy, but you know, is what it is. How are the dynamite fields looking? Dynamitey. There's a song in that. I'm sorry. Alright. Possibly need them to come that way to collect that stuff. So let's prioritize that and let them do that. If I'm going to delete that, this is all going to need a complete rework anyway, isn't it? So let's delete all of that and put in the explosives there. That should be triple explosive, shouldn't it? No, just delete the ones you've just placed. There we go. That should do that. Excellent. We'll get that done. That can be a single explosive there to match that up. Good stuff. Right, those are in, so we can do bang, bang. And then I believe that is not triple, but that means we can put in triple dynamite. That is ready to all be blown up. Let's delete the staircase, and then let's hit the button. There we go. So that gives us our nice new flat area to work from, which is largely all irrigated. That's pretty cool. We won't expand the planting just yet. I'm wondering if maybe it would make sense to expand the subaquatic farming into some of this area here, so that we can plant the cattail roots. Nice. How are we doing for... Right, so this is getting down there now. In fact, I think it's almost pumped it all out, so we can then start to fix this. I know some of you are sitting there going, just put a bad water rig in. I'm not doing it. Not happening. Oh. Darn it. Darn it is the word we're going to use. Darn it seems like a pretty serious old swear word. Yeah, let's put you there. I'll delete those. That gives us an access. Let's put that in. Let's put that there. We're going to need that. Let's do that. And then let's fix my screw up, shall we? Hopefully that will do the job. Detonate that. And And then one more time with feeling, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Yeah, hopefully that will let them get all of those, and then we can finish tidying that area up, and that's a lot of extra space. And I quite like that that edge butts up to that. I'm quite pleased that that's there. That's in. So they're sciencing again. Ray science, that's in. So that has now pumped itself out. So what we are going to do is rework this. So I'm going, because this one's only at 4 at the moment and it can be 5. So we're going to delete that. Going to delete all of these. Stop celebrating. I'm deleting it. It's coming back. Delete you. Delete you. You. So you are doubles. Do we come in and delete those? We've got 17 days of the bad tide left. Let's do that. I'll pick triples, yeah. There we go. So let's do that there, and then we'll do another stack. So we'll do it there. There. And then we'll put bridges in there and there. Let's prioritize those. There we go. So that should give us access to everything that we need. We can delete those. Yes. Let's prioritize picking those up. And prioritize picking those up. That's now at 5, which is great. Let's see if we can make that be how it should be. Whilst we do, yay, that's in. Awesome. Detonate. Yeah, that's done. Let's put you all in. Cool. Flying rubble went somewhere. They're going in. Okay, first bridge is in. Second bridge is going in. Stuff is all being picked up. That's great. And then we want to do... I'm just going to throw in triples. But I guess what we want to do is see if they can pick up. No more storage space. What do we have no more storage space for? We're full on most stuff, it seems. Okay. There's your problem. We need to throw in some temporary storage until we sort out our storage situation. So let's do that. Let's make you be metal. Let's make you be treated planks. I think there were treated planks down there, weren't there? Yep. I'm not worried about losing logs particularly, but metal and treated planks we don't really want to lose. So particularly when it's quite a lot of them. Yep, that's fine. Right. We might be able to access them still, so. And I guess we could do the... we could play silly games with forcing them to get to where we can get to them. If we really wanted to. that, and then that, and then they're at a spot we can get to, and then we can just delete all those levees. There we go. Right, play again, and then let's prioritize the explosives. Get those in. And hopefully we can do all this quite quickly from these two bridges. Let's say we're out of explosives. And bad water. Oh, the irony. Oh, the irony. So those of you that were sat there were not wrong. But I have a counter to your not wrongness. Three. Pause. Can they get to those? Yep, they can. So if we do triple and then that, is that too? That's way too shallow. Right. And in fact, what we're going to do is we're going to build it off of just two. Why am I using doubles? I don't know. It's been a full day today. Leave me alone. Let's try that. No, probably then. Actually, then we might want to do doubles. And doubles. And then triple. How does that look? That is one short by the looks of it. Yep. So, delete all of that. Delete that and that. Triples. Doubles. Triples. Were they triples? Oh, jeez. I think so. Levies. Might not have been actually. But they are now. Impermeable floors there. Water. Deep mechanical fluid pump there. Yep, and then we do power there, and then no. Vertical power shaft to there, and then we put top on it, and that'll be that back. So let's hit play on that, and let's hit prioritize on all of that. Yep, that's that prioritized. Yes, you can sit and be smug about me running out of bad water. The real reason that happened is not having enough under capacity pumps, which we should address while we're sat here doing now. So I'm at the moment we're not using that, so we're going to fill that in. Yeah, let's fill you in. And we're going to build you up. Deep bad water pump. No, if we... I can't do it. It's going to have to go like that. And we're going to have to build another big old stack of platforms. Because otherwise they wouldn't be symmetrical. Yep, I am that person. I am that person. So we've got all of the resources we need to build that, which is cool. What we could do... No, we can't recover explosives from there. We could recover explosives from there. Actually, we can recover explosives from there. Let's deprioritize all of that. And we will delete those. Yes. And then we will prioritize recovering those. And that'll get us the explosives we need to do this job. Because we've got the extract, we just, I mean, we really only needed like 4 explosives, not 63. But, you know, if you're going to do a job in a way that you completely overreact. So, detonate. There we go. And then we need them to finish building this guy. So this one's at 5 and it's sat in the hole. Brilliant. So that just needs some gears, which we don't have many of, but hopefully they'll get that finished in a moment. And then we'll come back and finish that off. So we can now replace that. I know. Right, that can be detonated. So starting the process, continuing the process. Let's put those in there. That'll get that to a level, and then we can knock that back some more. Right, that's built. So let's go down here. And we'll do something similar. So do I want that just to be in line with that one? Yeah, because we can probably just nudge it over 1, can't we? Let's try that. So let's do that. I wonder if that's enough. That, yep, it could well be. Could well be. Then we do impermeable floors, levees, and water, deep mechanical pump. There we go. Oh, we're 1 short. We're 1 short. How long is that pump on? That pump is on 4, so we can reduce those to be, because they're triples at the moment, aren't they? Yeah, we can reduce those to be doubles. So, double. Double platforms there. Can I just do this with the level tool? Yeah, there. impermeable floor, levees, and then water, deep mechanical pump. There, awesome stuff. Let's reset now. And that's at 5 now, and that goes right to the bottom. So that means we will be able to empty that. We just need to get power down to you, and we can do that pretty easily because we can just go power. My head's starting to hurt. That's not good. No, not there. There. And there. Excellent. I like that. I know some of you don't like this, but I do. So, it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. I wish you could bore sideways. But that gets us right to the bottom of that. We are out of power. Well, that's bad, isn't it? All right. You, and then we'll do pause. And all high priority, you need to be unpaused. Yep. Right, so they just need to build that last deep mechanical pump and the power connections, and that will all be hooked up. Awesome stuff. And that just needs to be built as well. Excellent. That needs to be sorted. Good stuff. Yeah, and then how are we doing for extract? No, we're quite low on extract as well. I was going to say we could pause the extract machine, but which would be a centrifuge. But anyway, see, there is bad water down there for us to get at once we've got the equipment in place. And yeah. Right, how are we doing for construction? There you are, paused. Cool. Right, you've been built. Let's unpause you. Excellent stuff. I've got 10 spare bots. Get to building bots. I'm going to pause that for now because it does consume power and we really don't need the science. So, right, well, that's it. Okay, detonate you. Oh, we need to do one more. And then I need to work out how I'm going to build those. Probably swapping this for a shorter bridge. Yeah, probably. Right, unpause. Cool. So I'm assuming it's a gear shortage is the issue. Yep. Which is probably driven by a power shortage. We need the wind blow. We need the wind to blow. Please, game. That would be rather generous of you. I was kind of hoping this would be a nice power store. It clearly is not, is it? It clearly is not. Yes, we're using quite a lot of power, but that's paused. Okay. I'm going to let the game run for a bit and we'll be back. Whilst we wait for the gears and the power to return. So one of you suggested that the contamination is probably coming from the fact that we haven't treated this side. Now doing that is going to be a massive pain in the... Yeah. So what I am going to do is just do the sensible thing, I think, and stick in a row of impermeable floors and see how that treats us when we get bad water flowing through here. And benefit of that is I think we have all of the resources we need to build all of those, so it should be fairly swift. And by impermeable floors, I mean contamination barriers, obviously. So I'm going to do that. It's possibly overkill, but it's significantly less of a problem than deleting half of this and rebuilding it. That is not what I am going to do. So yeah, we'll do this. And we'll see how that goes. They are basically really slowly bringing the 100 gears. I suspect the drought will be over before the 100 gears war is over. Yeah. So I haven't tackled the staircase problem. I know. I kind of didn't expect to today. As I said, it's Monday evening recording, which is what this is always one where I try and do something a little bit easier, because it's usually been a long day at work, and it has been. I'll usually tackle those more complex problems when I've not had such a long day at work. And a little bit about, I don't usually share real life background stuff in these videos, but the Monday recording is usually, I'm in a hotel. I live quite a long way from where I work, and I usually work at home quite a lot, but on a Monday and a Tuesday I work in the office, and that means I get up at before 5 and drive to work, and then I stay in a hotel overnight. And so while I'm here I am recording, but it means it's a long day. So my brain is not at its brightest, and so I like to do things that are easy in game whilst I am making use of, well, basically I've got an evening in a hotel on my own, so yeah. But doing something complicated like re-engineering stairs is not on the cards. This, on the other hand, has been rather enjoyable for me. So I am debating taking this deeper. I'm going down to the bottom of the map to put in the storages and the agoras to give us more room for building, because we can then do some storages like that. We could then put in these storages that we need to put in, and then we could put the Lidos on top of that, because that would essentially give us space to put a layer of large warehouses. Not a million miles away from where a lot of our industry is. I think that might be sensible, but I think what we might do is do that squared off to some extent. So what I'm going to do is do that across this region. The nice thing about deleting single explosives is you get back all of the explosives. But yeah, I think we're going to do that. But I think we will do that. How wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So we've got our contamination barriers in. That's still being built, and I think that's where we're going to leave it for today, folks. Because, as I said earlier, my head is starting to hurt a little bit, and that means I could do with getting away from the computer screen. So, thanks for watching, guys. Again, just kind of making progress through starting to transform the map, which is a bit of a slow process with how I play sometimes, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Appreciate you all sticking with me as we try and do this, and it's going to look very different by the end. It's going to look very different by the end. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, click the like button. Thank you to the patrons and the YouTube channel members. Appreciate you guys supporting the channel, and see you all next time. Bye.